Good morning vlog. It is Friday and waiting on Jason to get here. I'm in the parking lot of WBTW News 13. We are shooting a segment for them on nutrition and meal prep. So pretty excited about this. Should be pretty fun. And yeah, don't really know what to expect. They sent us an email last week asking if we'd be willing to help out and be on the news. So we said yes. And now just sitting here waiting for Jason to get here. And we're going to go in, shoot this segment. It's going to be live. And hopefully I can get a copy to throw in the blog and take some cool B-roll. So that's what we're doing, starting this Friday off by going on the news. Then we got to go to the kitchen. Going to be a very busy day in there. Another great week. Meal count was very high, lots of meals to do. So pumped about that. Got some new locations launching next week, and a lot of big stuff for 212 around the corner. So pumped. I'm gonna go inside, shoot this live segment, and yeah, start the day off right. So see you guys soon. Do re mi fa sol la ti do.
Gotta get your voice ready.
Do.
Ah! Hey! Hey, good morning. Hi. Do, re, isn't that voice exercise?
Yeah.
Do, re, mi?
Yeah.
Is there another one?
Yeah. Me. You could do the lips and the teeth and the tip of the tongue, the lips and the teeth and the tip of the tongue.
Lips and the teeth and the tip of the tongue, lips and the teeth and the tip of the tongue.
Yeah,
I'm ready. We're gonna knock this place out of the park. Honestly, I don't even know if I should go on. I consider not coming because I'd be upset if I ended up taking somebody's job. Because then I'd have to turn it down. They'd be like, what is this guy doing? He should be the one working here every day. And then I'd be like, sorry, can't. Gonna be in Hollywood.
Alright, we're late.
Here on News 13 Now, we continue our series of interviews this week on health and wellness, and we're going to talk about meal prepping this morning. Joining us now is Jeffrey Jensen and his brother Jason. Jason. They started 212 Meal Prep just about 15 months ago, right, guys?
Yep, that's correct.
They've become so popular, and they kind of incorporate what we all would like to do on our own at home, but often fail to do: good nutrition. What made you want to start this company?
So I think it's a couple of different things, but Jeffrey and I have done a lot of businesses together. We're brothers, always been best friends, worked really well together. He had a huge background in the culinary aspect of things. And then growing up, we had a struggle with weight. I went to school and kind of figured out athletics and a little bit more about nutrition and saw a lot of results. And then not too long before we started, they're getting ready to have their first son. And Jeffrey was, what would you say?
320 pounds.
About 320 pounds. So hit a point in his life where change needed to occur. And so he started prepping healthy food that was still fun, and it just really took off, was posted on social media, and we came together and said, hey, this is a product that people really need and want. And so took a leap of faith and went forward, and it's just been a ride since.
Yeah, these meal prep services have become so popular. We've certainly heard of those nationwide options, but the cool thing is that you guys are local. You're preparing here in a local kitchen, right?
Yep, correct.
Yeah. That's your area of expertise. You've seen how nutrition really makes a difference for folks. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know just with my story, I think the biggest thing that most people struggle with is having that convenience, having something that's ready to eat. I know with me, before we started this company, I worked in a pretty fast-paced job where I was always in a truck, always on the road, and it's like if you see McDonald's or something, it's just an easy convenience. And so lack of preparation always leads to bad choices. And so I think that's why meal prep's becoming so popular, is now you have everything that you need at the palm of your hands. And the thing that makes it so great is it takes all the guesswork out. You let people who, we literally spend hours upon hours doing research and making sure that our menus line up and the macronutrients are there. And so it just takes all the guesswork out, and it makes it super, super convenient. And when you have that ready,
it's a lot easier to make better choices.
Yeah. What do you think those key to nutrition that people are sometimes missing? They don't quite realize, you've said, what they're eating sometimes.
For sure. I think a lot of people are just in that hustle and bustle and busy life, and they're just running through a drive-through, and they're not even paying attention to how much stuff they're putting into their body, whether it's from a calorie standpoint or whether it's from just a processed food or sodium standpoint. I think a lot of people would be shocked when you start reading the labels. It's funny, Jason has a severe flaxseed allergy, and so we really pay attention to labels in our kitchen because we got to make sure nothing comes in the kitchen with flaxseed. And when you start really reading ingredient labels, anything that has more than 5, 6, 7, 8 ingredients, you start to wonder, like, why is all that in there? And so I think that people just don't realize what they're putting into their body. And for us, nutrition, I totally believe is you have to have balance. I think if you try and do a lot of these fad diets where you're low carb, keto diet, there's so many things out there right now that people are pushing. And what I've seen with me personally, someone who's always struggled with weight, and I've lost over 75 pounds now since we started, is balance. You've got to have balance. You have to have something you can stick to as a lifestyle. And I think if you can stick to it, you're going to see results.
Jason, can you tell me how the meal prep service works for
Sure,
people who might not
sure.
quite understand? You place orders, you get the food. How's that all happen?
Absolutely. So customers and convenience is our number one thing that we have in mind. And when we started, it's been interesting to watch the shift and change to make this as smooth as possible for the customer. But so how it works for us personally is Monday through Thursday is the window of time that you can order. So every single Monday, we have a brand new menu that goes live on our website. Kitchen staff and Jeff do a phenomenal job. We actually do 15 to 18 different meals every week. So it's not the same meals every single week. It doesn't get old, doesn't get boring. Change it up every single week. We have from Monday to Thursday at 1 p.m. to place your order, and all of those orders, that food will then be able to pick up the following Monday. We have a Sunday pickup here locally, but our reach goes a lot further than that. So for the most part, the following Monday is when you would pick up.
Got it. So Jeffrey, you basically put out your menu on like a Monday, and then people have a few days to order, and then once you have the orders in, you get to work in the kitchen.
Yep.
And then they pick it up starting Sunday locally, and then a few other options around the area.
Yep, so Sunday we have a pickup at our kitchen in Conway, and then Monday is all the other pickups. There's 18 in total, so the other 17 are on Monday that they can pick up anywhere around this area in Horry County, all the different cities, trying to just make sure we can touch as many people as possible.
Got it. Okay. And so basically, as far as people know, they order on time, they get their food on a particular day. And then you guys are doing all the work behind the scenes.
Yeah,
sure.
and also too, when they are picking up, it's all fresh, it's all ready to eat. They're just sticking it in the microwave and they're good to go. So we're doing all the cooking, cleaning, the prep work, the measuring it all out, making sure they get exactly what they need and taking it off their plate. So.
All right. Guys, thanks so much for being here. We're out of time, but I mean, that really gets us to the heart of why it's understandable why it's become so popular and why people are turning to it. Appreciate your time this morning.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
Pleasure.
Jonathan?
Just wrapped up news segment. How'd that go?
Good. They're always so short. It's tough, man.
Jason's a long-wind talker, as you've seen from our vlogs. So to give him time restraints, nearly impossible. Yeah, I don't remember how we got out of here.
This way.
This way.
Yeah, it's have like 2 or 3 minutes. It's just hard to, when you love something this much, it's just hard to get it out in 2 to 3 minutes. Is this it?
Is that the right way?
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep. All right. So we're leaving the news station.
Look at this, fancy.
Oh, push the exit.
Yeah, well, pretty good. I don't know. Yeah. How do you feel about it?
I thought it was good.
Got some info out to the people. A lot of people watch that station. At least we looked good on there. Oh, look, there.
That's true.
He's a former. I see. Try to say his food's better.
Crazy.
Silly man.
All right. Tell the vlog bye.
Bye, vlog.
Getting real bright.
See you in a bit.
So I'm sitting here waiting on Jason outside of the mechanic shop. The truck, long story short, on our way back last week from North Carolina, started having some issues with leaking coolant, and we were able to pull over, add coolant to it, make it back to Myrtle Beach. It's a brand new truck. We've had it for like 2 months, and so we've been trying to deal with warranty and, you know, getting all that stuff squared away. Long story short, that hasn't come through yet, and we figured, okay, we can still use the truck and just keep adding coolant to it like we did to get home. And yesterday went to start the truck. Long story short, didn't start. Ended up having to jump the truck. I guess we left a light on or something. But now it's like profusely leaking coolant. I mean, it's just like gushing out. So luckily we called around, and there's a mechanic that's open. Our normal mechanic that we use for everything is actually out of town this week, so that was a bummer. But found another local spot that is open today, and they're going to do their best to get us in and get the problem solved. So hopefully we can get this up and running. We desperately need this truck. We have another refrigerated truck, but it's smaller, so we really need the big truck this week. So hopefully we can get this figured out. If not, it's going to be some serious brainstorming to try and figure out how we're going to make these deliveries happen. So stay tuned. Should be exciting.
And we're live. No, it's not live. Well, it's live, but it's a video. It's a live video that won't be live when you watch it. Good morning,
Hold that thing
and
steady.
welcome to 212 Vlog. Today is Saturday, August
4th?
2nd.
No, the first was Wednesday.
Check your phone.
Second was Thursday. It's
Now
the
we gotta
4th.
start over.
It's the 4th. It's August 4th.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Welcome, it's Saturday, August 4th, and it's 9:09 a.m., and you're watching the 212 Vlog. Exciting day ahead. Gotta finish these meals, just drop the truck off. I got a lot of faith that they're gonna get it fixed, because we have 2,050 meals that need to go past the Florence area up into Charlotte, and our other vehicle holds right under 1,600. I'm actually really solid at math, and I'm going to tell you that those two numbers don't add up. So if we don't get it fixed, we're going to find ourselves in a pickle. And I also love pickles, but not these kinds. What's your favorite pickle?
I like a kosher dill.
Size?
I'll take any size. Big, little, medium, chips,
No.
spears.
Spear. Spear for me. I hate those.
I like a whole pickle.
It's a little much.
You know, nice little crunch
What's
to it.
one? The bread and butters. Ugh.
Ugh.
Those are the worst.
Anybody got time for sweet pickles?
Just a normal pickle is what I want to see.
A dill pickle. You need to be
I'm trying to
specific.
think whatever else I have. Oh, that Mac came in, but I didn't bring it. That's not.
You like spicy pickles? You ever had the spicy dill pickles? Those are nice.
I've had like a spicy pickle that's good. There's this one brand of pickles, I can't remember what it is. It was interesting. I had them up in Raleigh. It was good.
Yeah, I like pickles.
Oh, that's gonna be.
New
Big
212.
building. I'm trying to think about anything else for the camera today.
Keep that sucker stable. That sucker look like it's shaking a lot.
Dude, we're on bumpy road. You have anything to add?
Not really. I hope they fix the truck,
Me too.
because if they don't, I'm gonna be real sad.
I'm gonna be even more sad. Jeffrey's not coming with me this weekend. He's about to have a baby. Well, not
Sure.
him. His wife, Lauren.
Yeah, I gotta stay
Time's
home.
coming. Gotta be on
because
red alert.
She could pop at any moment.
Little Hank.
It's not really how it happens, but you know.
Yep. If you're watching this video and you have an interest in delivering meals to the Charlotte area, send us a message.
Send us your resume.
Could use some help. A lot of meals.
So, quick little update. The team absolutely smashed it today. Knocked out, we did about 3,700 meals, and they did a phenomenal job of getting everything done. Just to give you guys a little update on the truck situation, unfortunately the dealer called. It's going to be Tuesday before we can get the part that we need and there was really no way that they could rig the truck. So we kind of found ourselves in a pickle, trying to decide whether or not to take 2 trips to North Carolina, because we do have another refrigerated truck. It's just a lot smaller, and so we were going to have to leave, probably late tonight and do a run, and then leave tomorrow and do another run. But thankfully, our friends over at A&A Produce came through for us big time. Andy, the owner, is going to let us borrow one of his trucks. Super appreciative for that. That way we only have to do 1 run to you guys in North Carolina, and we can fit all the meals in there. So super blessed, super pumped, and yeah, the truck will be fixed on Tuesday next week, and hopefully this problem doesn't happen again. But little bumps in the road when you own a business. You gotta be flexible, you gotta figure out what to do. And so now getting ready to start packing up North Carolina. Like I said, the team crushed it today. Absolutely did a phenomenal job getting these meals done and packaged up. And yeah, so stay tuned. We're gonna start packing up North